Today's the day. We've got all the equipment here. We're going to do a lot of work on this little loft here. We're going to totally clear all the brush around here to give these guys the best line of sight as possible. I'm going to remove all the rocks as well, really tidy it up in around here for these little guys. And then what I need to do is come into here, do a few little modifications. I want to try and bring this drinker up off the ground so it's up here somewhere nice and easy for them. Probably over in this corner, because I do probably want to try and get some cladding on the back there, because I want to run perches all the way down here. I want to make some of these. I want to install a whole bunch more of these so the birds have got a lot more options, and they can, you know, we can fit more in here as well. Probably might try and take down these plastic ones at some point in, like, probably even today, depending on how many perches of these I can make. So we'll have to wait and see. Can you just move out of the way, please? I just want to have a look in here. You're just such a beautiful color. I just love that black color. Look how beautiful it is. Come on. I know you want to get in there, but you're just going to have to wait. We've got too many pairs in here. So today we want to give this a good clean out too. I've brought all the materials over here to do some scraping and tidying up. So it looks like we've got 4 pairs in here. I might even see if some of my nest bowls might fit in there. I don't know now that I've put that in there. Just because it might keep it a bit tidier. All this twigs and stuff make it quite messy. There is no eggs in there yet. This hen is probably going to lay today, but she's laying on the ground there. We may have to take those eggs off her and try and push her into there, or even, we'll figure something out, because I can't have her sitting on the ground like that. It's not very good. And then we've got this little one paired up there, and we do have a racing pigeon egg under there as well. And looks like we might have something in here as well. Looks like there's an egg, so definitely want to try and tidy it up a bit. We don't have anything down there yet. No, I'm expecting one of them to lay in around that corner. So I want to give this a really good clean out and take out this as well. That doesn't need to be in here anymore. And just give this a scrape out. I want to put all new sand in here as well, make it really nice. Now that all the other birds are gone and it's just the high flyers. And we'll just set this up to get them through in the meantime till we can really sort of figure out a better loft for them. So let's get into a little bit of work outside. These rocks were here for the foxes, never had any trouble, so it's been pretty good. I do have wire underneath that, so I'm going to take all these rocks out and just really clear this back. We've had a really crazy year this year with growth, and probably go through there, take out all the way and make it nice and clear. And I might even try and take the top out of some of this grass up there, so they've got a really clear line of sight when they're up on the roof, so no falcons or hawks can kind of creep up on them, which is pretty important. I'm going to get into it. I'll be back in a minute, and hopefully all this will be done, all the rocks and some brush cutting. So I'll see you in a second. And it's already looking a lot better. So all the rocks are now gone, and I've gone around with the brush cutter, cleared all that, gave it a little bit of a tidy up here and there, which is it's pretty good. I've still left the wire. There's wire that's actually buried out to about here somewhere, so that's going to stop things digging under and trying to get in. But then we've got wire under that floor as well, so it's a pretty well secure loft, this one. Well, it was a coop, but now it's going to be a high flyer loft, and we've tidied this up as well, which is it's a pretty good start. So what we're going to do next is let's go in here for a bit of a look. The door is much easier to open. I want to take down this perch along the back here. We don't need that there, because I'm going to put in some cladding across the back, which will most likely be this piece that I've got over the back there. I'm going to take these nest boxes out, and then I'm going to take all this sand out. So that's the next job I'm going to do. Let me get into that, and then we can really get into the good things about putting in some perches and all this kind of stuff. So it's getting exciting now. Oh, and there's my little black grizzle again. You're beautiful. Oh, there's another one. You're beautiful as well. Let's get into it. It's getting good. I'm excited. Now it's starting to take shape. You can see it's nice and dark in there, and I'm getting a little bit of cover in there for them. You can see I've put in a nice little piece of shade cloth on this side, just protect them from the afternoon sun that comes in there. It might help them on those really hot days, and it actually looks quite nice as well. And one sheet of cladding down the back there as well, where the perch section's going to be. So let's have a look in here what I've done a few other little bits and pieces to make their life a little bit more comfortable. So what else I've done here is I've put along here is one of the boards. That board was running along this side. So what I did it's just moved it to here, so these guys can have like another little spot, but a much longer one where they can just relax. And then we've got their drinker up here for now, and it sort of seamlessly goes in around here, which is quite nice. And you'll notice the nest boxes are gone as well. Just got to get in here and give this place a really good clean. I've got some brand new sand to put in the bottom here, and then perches, and I think we're pretty much done for the day. So let's get to moving, because I do got to do a little bit of cleaning in there as well. But they are looking a little bit startled. They're kind of like, what happened to, you know, where's everything gone? But they'll get used to it pretty quick, which is the main thing. So I'm thinking if I do run similar perches to this one, which is the strip perches, which are the easiest, and I've got a lot of materials that I need to reuse, then I can replace them here. This one's only got 3 perches in it, but I feel like I should be able to do 4, so I'll be able to put 3 of them along there, and then I've got this whole wall where I can put them along as well. So we're probably looking around about 40 perches in here on this outside section, which is pretty good. Gives them plenty of you know, different spots to sit and relax. So let's get into it. I need to get this floor done so I can do these perches, because I'm excited to get those perches in. And there we are, we're all done for today, which is really good. Surprisingly took a lot longer than I thought to really tidy this up. So you can see the whole ground area is clean, all the brush gone, rocks gone. And you'll see on the floor in here, I've put in some new sand. So basically I took about 1 inch or so off this whole top. There's a lot of old sand in here, droppings, straw and all that kind of stuff. So what I did, scraped it all out, threw it in my little trailer, and then went and took it and dumped it. So this stuff should be all right. It's just some leftover building sand I have, which will be fine for the ground. They can run around here, have a bit of a peck, whatever they want, and it's nice. You can see the back here is reasonably clear, which is good. So we've got plenty of airflow that comes through this back section. And then we've got our perches. So I put up another 4 sets of perches here. So it should be like 12 new perches, which there's probably a few more actually. I was going to do a couple more over here, but run out of materials, probably get those done in the near future. But I've got plenty of perches here now, which is really good. And they all seem to be enjoying it pretty well. So I think there's about 16 there, another 3 there, 2 there, 2 there. So we can replace these ones eventually with some like this, and another one there maybe. So then we'll have, you know, full sets all the way across, and we'll have plenty of perches in here for all the birds. And they are sitting up here now, really enjoying it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy how that turned out, because pretty cheap material I've just got all laying around, offcuts from everything. So it's good to really use these small little things like this that you probably just throw out. That's looking pretty good. I think I call these like strip perches or something like that. Looks like they're, you know, the single sort of perches. They seem to work out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them anyway, and I think the birds will be fine. And this will be really good in the next, you know, few weeks when it does get really hot. Then they can actually sit up here and keep nice and cool, which leads us to tomorrow when we can actually start letting them out. I'm going to let all these birds out. We'll just see what happens. And what I'll do is I'll just leave this open, and we'll come back in and see which ones make it back later on in the afternoon. We'll probably let them out late in the afternoon anyway, just for their first time. There's Mr. Kabuta. He wants that top perch. This must be the best perch in the loft here, I think. Oh. You didn't win, buddy. This is one of his sons, actually. Beautiful little one, this one. But really enjoying these perches. You want to hop out of the way? I think these two might be paired up, but this one's got the white ring on it, so he's paired up to one of the white ones. But maybe this hen, oops, she's gone. She might have to come in here for breeding. I'm running out of time now, but I think tomorrow what I'll do, I did come in here and give this a clean. I might actually look at putting the nest bowls to see if they fit in there, because then we might be better, because this hay and stuff makes so much mess. So stay tuned. That's it. I'm going to catch this tomorrow. Hopefully get some nest bowls in there and get these guys flying. What do you reckon? He's gone.